Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Wednesday, the 30th of October, 2024. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that have happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, headline: inflation has fallen back within the Reserve Bank's 2 to 3% target. Took 3.5 years to get there, but we did it. It was 2.8% for the year to the end of September and 0.2% for the September quarter. The big fall was on the back of energy rebates provided by the federal government. The trimmed mean measure, which the Reserve Bank likes, came in at 3.5%, down from 4%. Jim Chalmers, the Treasurer, said the economy is on track for a soft landing. That's all good news. However, economists reckon there'll be no rate cut until next year, either in February or May, even though inflation is falling. Story number 2, the local share market fell nearly 1% today, with some big stocks tumbling. The market closed at 8,180 points. Woolworths and Coles were down sharply after Woolies downgraded its profit forecast. Wesfarmers, which of course owns Bunnings, it was down 2.5%. The inflation figures I just mentioned, they hit the banks, but really there was widespread selling. About 70-75% of the top 200 was sold off today. Fortescue Metals Group, Telstra, Transurban, CSL, they were all down more than 1%. Goodman was about the best of the top stocks anyway. It was up more than 1%. In corporate news, Liontown Resources said significant progress in its Kathleen Valley lithium project has been made, but its share price was down 4.5% by the close of the session. Biggers Group's share price was lower after it said it won't be increasing prices for its products this financial year and will have to find cost savings elsewhere. And Appen's share price rose 1.3% after the Enterprise Software Group said the bottom line had returned to a profit in the September quarter. Story number 3, BHP held its annual general meeting in Brisbane today, and Chair Ken McKenzie said the world is an increasingly volatile place. He said protectionism is threatening global trade, though he's confident that BHP's strategy of reshaping its portfolio, pushing towards copper and potash, is a good one. BHP is feeling the lag effect of soft inflation, uneven recovery in China, and supply-side surpluses in some commodities. He also warned of more industrial disputes because of new federal workplace laws. BHP was one of the few top companies to close higher today. Story number 4, Star Entertainment posted an 18% drop in revenue for the September quarter as some of the restrictions on the gaming group start to bite. Star lost money during the quarter, and that helped send its share price down 4%, though at one point during the day it was down closer to 10%. Star said a deterioration in operating performance in part was due to a challenging operating environment and the continued implementation of mandatory carded play and cash limits. Very tough business, that one. And finally, story number 5, ABC will undertake a cultural renewal in coming months on the back of falling TV and radio audiences. That news came in the foreword of the ABC's annual report, which came out late last night. Kim Williams, the chair, I quote him, he said, "My board colleagues believe it is imperative to aim over the course of the next few months to develop an invigorated sense of purpose for contemporary relevance at the ABC." That's it for the afternoon report for Wednesday, the 30th of October, 2024. Michael Thompson and I will be back tomorrow morning with the Thursday edition of Fear and Greed Business News. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.